As we take you out to Lower Stanley, Idaho, checking out some of those more smoky views that we've been dealing with here across portions of the Northwest as we track some ongoing fires across the region. And we want to talk a little bit more about what that means when it comes to air quality, bringing in David Luft, who is part of the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality located in Boise, Idaho. David, thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
Happy to be here.
We want to talk a little bit about these ongoing fires here causing some air quality issues. Air quality has improved a bit since yesterday, but we are still dealing with a lot of those concerns. Can you talk a little bit about what your department does and how you forecast forward when it comes to air quality?
So forecasting air quality is tricky. We start with what the weather forecast is. So what the weather does is going to affect, in this situation, what happens with the smoke from these wildfires. So we're looking at weather, we're looking at different models that predict air quality, and we're looking at what current situations are and whether we, based on our monitoring data, and then make an estimate based on what we think is going to happen into the future with air quality.
And what does that scale look like when looking at the air quality index, kind of for the general public to be aware of when it comes to good quality or unhealthy or very unhealthy air quality?
Okay, so the air quality index is a color-coded scale that puts all of the different pollutants onto one scale so you can compare the health effects of those pollutants. Green is good air quality, and that means that there's no concerns, shouldn't be any concerns for anybody. And then as air quality starts to deteriorate, you can get into the yellow, which is moderate. And moderate is healthy for most people, but some people that are unusually sensitive to different pollutants may start to feel some mild effects. The next step up is the orange, which is the unhealthy for sensitive groups category, which is where if people have health concerns, health issues such as COPD or asthma, they're starting to be more affected by air quality. And it continues to go up from there. The red category is unhealthy for all people. Some people and people that are more sensitive are going to be feeling more significant effects at those levels. And then it goes up from there to a purple and then a maroon category. So in Southwest Idaho right now, we're at the very upper end of the yellow category. So we're seeing moderate. Northern part of the state, they're still in the red or unhealthy, with, I believe, one or two monitors that are in the purple or very unhealthy category.
And what is the best way for people to kind of mitigate these issues and be well prepared when the air quality starts to dip down?
When the air quality starts to deteriorate based on people's own health situations, you're better off staying inside if the air quality gets bad enough and limiting your activities. If you're very susceptible to air pollution, you may want to look at getting indoor air filtration for your home, or if conditions get really bad, going to locations where they have filtered, better filtered air.
And specifically talking kind of across the last couple of years for the Northwest, have you noticed any major changes when it comes to the air quality here over the last several years, especially with the fires?
Yeah, it's become a normal routine. It seems to keep getting later in the year, but wildfire smoke in the late summer, early fall has just become part of the equation. We expect to get it, whether it's from more local fires here in Idaho. We also get smoke from fires in California, Oregon, Washington, depending on how the weather patterns are playing out. But it has become a normal passage of fall.
Yeah, it seems like it has. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. We really appreciate it.